Hey everyone, welcome to Encouragement Thursday. It's great to be with you today. You know, my family's been through several crises throughout our time together since Sandy and I were married. And this current crisis, there's some lessons to be learned. This will be our third major crisis. The first time was we were in business and we lost all our businesses in a downturn of the economy. And we ended up homeless. We ended up having to lose our home. We lost our car. We lost everything. And we had three little ones. And it was a very difficult time, but it was through that time that we learned a few things. The second time was about 5 years ago. Our apartment burned down, our condo that we live in burned down, and it took about 2 years to rebuild. And during that time, our insurance company found loopholes, and long story, but we didn't get paid out everything we should, and so that brought us some financial stress as well. Now we're in this third time of crisis, and it's very difficult time for a lot of people, and particularly young families. This encouragement is for you today. There's three things that happened to us through those crises that I wanted to share with you today to encourage you. The first thing is, each time our relationships grew. We pulled together. We didn't push apart. We chose, and it was not difficult. I mean, it was difficult. It wasn't easy all the time. I'm not saying we did it perfectly. Boy, did we make mistakes. But through the whole thing, we linked arms and we chose to fight through this together. So our relationships grew through each crisis that our family went through. And our family unit grew together. And I can report today that even our adult children and their spouses and our grandchildren, we are a tight family. And I believe that tightness wasn't just from the good times, but it was how we responded in the bad times. The second thing that we found is that our priorities changed each time. Major priority shifts for us had shifted because we realized, sometimes we get busy with life and get going through the motions and we kind of forget what's important. And what we realized through that time, especially when we lost all the business and we went bankrupt and we lost our home and everything, we were in a severe crisis. But through that time, we started asking questions. We started saying, what are we on this earth for? What is our purpose? Are we just here to make money? Are we just here to build a business? Or is there something greater that we can contribute? Is there something greater, a greater calling on our lives? And that's what led to what I do today. And so if we had not had the crisis, my question is, would we have ever moved into the calling that was on our lives? And I don't think so. I really don't. And each time we've gone through a crisis, we've learned to prioritize and to find, kind of reshape our lives, to rewrite our story. And you have this opportunity right now. It's an incredible opportunity to re-examine everything. The third thing that we discovered was our faith grew. And I know not all our audience here, your faith, I don't know where your faith is at, but I'm just telling you that our faith grew because we saw miracles happen within each crisis. And for us, our faith is in God and in particularly in Jesus. And so as such, we saw miracles after miracles of things that happened that we couldn't explain. And so our faith as a family grew. We have a dependence now that we didn't have before. And so now that has prepared us for this crisis. And each one's unique. This one's presenting different struggles for me than any other one has. But I am working through it because I have learned. I'm taking everything I learned from the other ones and bringing them forward into what we're doing today. And so I want to encourage you today. As bleak as it looks, listen, I'm not sugarcoating this. We are in a very difficult time. And there will be lots of different reasons for that that will affect us in all different ways. But I am here to encourage you that good will come out of this, that you will see your relationships deepen. You will see your priorities shift, and you will see your faith grow if you stayed fast. Just stay close to that faith. Stay close to each other, and you'll see this happen. So remember, today's Encouragement Thursday, a perfect time to just call somebody, to check in on a neighbor, and just encourage someone today. And so I hope this encouraged you. We will see you next time. on Encouragement Thursday.